In today's video, we are going to be looking at my Poshmark sales report as well as my overall income report for the month of November 2020, which will include YouTube and website and affiliate income, all of that good stuff. So if you'd like to see how much I was able to make this last month, then keep watching. Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be going over my reseller income report as well as just my income report. I typically consider all of my online ventures like part of my reselling business because a lot of it has to do with reselling to an extent. So I'm going to definitely cover all of that towards the end of the video is where I will go over my numbers. I do like to show you guys some of my best-selling items for the month of November, and we're going to just look at some items that were like priced a little bit higher. I did have 122 sales, but I don't want to sit here and go over every single sale because I do show all of these in my weekly videos that I do. So you've probably seen the majority of these already. So we're going to actually look at some that have recently sold that you have not seen, which were from last week. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will pull up OBS right now and get it all going. Alright, so here we are on my Poshmark page, and I'm just going to show you a couple items that sold and just kind of give you some background on those. So this first item is a Patagonia top, and I will try to pull it up. So it is a Patagonia fleece half zip pullover. I paid $2 for this at his house, and I was able to sell it for $30, which I think is reasonable. It was older, and they sent me the offer and I accepted it. Most of the time, if I get an offer, unless it's like a $4 offer, I will accept it if it's a profit. And that was a decent profit for me. So I was happy with that. So coming down here, we have these Tory Burch Riva tumbled leather royal tan flats. They sold for $34. I got these from the Goodwill. Where did I get these from? Yeah, Goodwill outlet at my house. So in Columbia, I live in Lexington, West Columbia area. So they did have a little bit of discoloration. I used alcohol, everything trying to get that to remove. It just was there. So maybe it was peeling. I'm not sure. But yeah, I pay like $1.89 a pound. And so these were probably about a pound. So $1.89, that's a great profit. Yeah, I still have another pair in my closet, a pair of black ones that are waiting to be sold. But yeah, so that was a good sell. I did have to cancel an order because I could not find the item, and that has happened a lot lately. Since we moved storage units, I can't find a lot of stuff. So I need to do a good inventory of everything and make sure I've got everything listed. But yeah. Alright, so the next item were these Dansko. They were like a beaded Pamela thong sandal. I had them listed pretty high. These were in like new condition, and I lowered the price from like $60 to $25 during a closet clear out, and she bought them. Look at all those tags. You know, I've been doing the whole tag thing, and if you have not seen that video, I will link it up here. But I think adding tags to your listings really help a lot, especially if somebody's in the Poshmark search bar and they're typing in one of these tags, your item's going to show up. So yeah, I'm addicted to tags. I haven't done any recently. I need to go through my closet and do it. I like to sit and take a day and just go do tags. I always forget to do it when I'm listing. Every now and then I'll remember, but not recently. Alright, so we're just scanning through, and you can see what most of my prices are. A lot of $12 and $11. You know, I had a 4-star rating. I don't know, I didn't even look at it, and I don't want to look at it. I don't like to read the little notes they leave when they leave under 5 stars. Usually it's something to do with like the stretch. Let's just look at it together. You never know. This will be a first. Oh, good. She didn't say anything at all. Those are always the best. The Everlane top only sold for $12, but I noticed that 25 was about where they were selling to begin with, so $12 is fine. Some of these are still pending. Some of these are still in the shipping process, but these are lower priced items. My daughter's, this is one of her tops that sold for $22. It's a Free People top. These Tory Burch shoes, they sold. I paid $2 for these at his house. I love this one location that I go to all the time. They just have the best They really do. They have the best items there, and I'm always able to sell those items pretty quickly and for decent amounts. It's right near USC, so it's our college here, university. So there's a lot of really good stuff that gets put in there, and every now and then I get there in time before the younger girls go in there and grab it all up. But these Tory Burch Chandler heels, they sold for $45. Like I said, I paid $2 for them. They did have toe prints on the inside. Let me show you. So I really couldn't get a lot for them. But they did have this marking, and I was too afraid to scrub it because I have actually scrubbed some shoes and ruined, like, it started peeling. So I just wiped it down with alcohol and sold it as is. So $45 for that one. This Tahari bag I got from his house for $2 and it sold for $40. I thought that was a really good sell. And I mean, it was a nice bag. It was a larger bag. But yeah, Tahari stuff doesn't really do well for me anymore. But if I run across their bags again, I will definitely pick them up because that was good. So frame denim jeans, they sold for $35. They actually sold after I relisted them. And I was using List Perfectly to relist the real way, meaning like completely relist, not use the copy listing feature on Poshmark. And when I did that, they sold almost immediately. So I actually have not paid for List Perfectly this month, so I don't think I will be using it. I'll just be doing it by hand, but it is, I might use it. I don't know yet. It's so much easier just to click their button than to actually copy all my pictures again and then redo them. But anyway, these sold for $35 and I paid $5.75 for these at Goodwill. Alright, so this LL Bean jacket, this was that riding jacket that I got from, I believe this one came from Augusta. We got it, I paid like $8 for it. But the riding jackets by LL Bean seem to have really, really good sold comps. They are higher, a lot higher. I would say like, you know, from $40 to $90, just depending on how long you want to wait out for it. And apparently I didn't even put the measurements in. That happens sometimes. I forget. I'm only human. But yeah. That was a nice sell. The Rag and Bone shoes. Y'all might remember these from my last What Sold video. So these sold for $31. I didn't make a lot of profit off of them, but I paid $8.50 for these at Goodwill. They were really small. So they were size 5, which is an extremely tiny size. But I saw Rag & Bone and I was like, oh, I'm not leaving these behind. Especially they were in such good shape. Like there was really nothing wrong with them. They had like a little bit of discoloration, but there was no scuffing, nothing like that on them. But yeah. $31, she got a good deal, in my opinion. So, the Eileen Fisher flat sandals that I got from the bins, those sold, I would say within a week. And they sold for $30, and I paid like, I don't know, $1.89 a pound, I believe. Yeah, I got these from Columbia. So they were $1.89 a pound. They were in really good shape. And they seemed bigger. They were 9.5, but they looked like they would have fit me. And like I said, I wear like a 10 to 11, depending on the shoe. And they were pretty large. I kind of wanted to try them on, but I didn't. Alright. These vintage 90s Diva leather square toe boots. So this style of boot, if you run across a style of boot, this is a great boot to pick up. People love these chunky heel boots. I don't think I appreciated these types of shoes as much as I should have whenever I was, you know, in high school and middle school and stuff. But yeah, these, people love these. They really do. And if you run across these, grab them, sell them. They do sell. This one sold the same day I listed it. I think I had it listed at like 40 or 45 and she offered 35. So of course I accepted it because I paid like $1.89 a pound. So I always run across boots like these at our bins. All right. And this one right here was surprising. I got this from his house and I believe I paid, I want to say probably like $4. I don't even know. And when I see blankets like this, sorry, I'm not even showing you the blanket, am I? When I see blankets like this, you know, I think they're handmade most of the time. They are handmade and people love handmade blankets. So if you're ever at a thrift store and you're seeing these types of blankets, if they're cheap, get them, because I sold this one for $53, like within like a week of listing it, because it literally sat in my closet waiting to be listed for like 3 months. And I was kind of hesitant on listing it because I was like, what if people don't like it? You know, there's a couple spots where, you know, they tied off the material. I was like, maybe, you know, they might see that as a flaw, but I just listed it. That's a great profit. And it makes me want to just start selling blankets because I can get them so cheap. So yeah, this one sold for $53. So I made like a $40 profit, take away like $3 or $4. So good with me. These Nike Flexes were some that I actually have bought off of Poshmark, and I think I paid like $15 for them, but I got them for myself to wear. These were size 11s, but they felt really strange up near the toe area. It just felt too tight, and I would wear them to work, and I was like, this is horrible. Like, I couldn't stand it. Like, my feet hurt. The tops of my feet hurt really bad, so hopefully they have better luck with those shoes, but those ones, I do not like that style. So I'm just going to stick to the ones I have, which I don't even know what style they are. All right, so the J. Crew front cardigan, I got that from the bins in Charlotte, and I paid like $1.59 a pound there, and she offered me $30 for it. So I no, she didn't offer me $30. She bought that straight out. That was my price. So $30 was my price. She bought that. So that was a good profit. This Pendleton top right here sold for $30, and I paid $2 for this one. It was nice. Alright, so the next pair got a 2-star rating because she was not happy with them. These were actually Original Car Shoe is the name of the brand, and it's by Prada. She said the boots are narrow, and I specifically asked the seller, so they hurt to wear. Going in the back of the closet, no size to be found in these boots, not even on the bottom. There was no size. I'm pretty sure there was probably like a plastic sticker, which I hate. I see those all the time, and those are the shoes that I always find that I think are cute, and they're missing sizes because they have plastic stickers on them. But anyway, so she was not happy. I told her that they were not narrow because my daughter does not have a narrow foot, and she tried these on, and they fit her fine. They did have a little bit of room in the front, so I don't know. So it was unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. So these are the Original Car Shoe by Prada. They're suede heeled boots. I paid $8.50 for them at Goodwill. Alright, so these Aldo Brown, I had these for a very long time, and they finally sold. I sold them for $30. I believe I paid $1, whatever our bins used to be, like $1.30 something, $1.39 a pound. I've had them since last year. So I sold them for $30. That was great and wonderful. So yeah, as you can see, the majority of my items sell for, you know, under $20. Like, that's just, it adds up. It really does. And I believe these beam boots, they sold for $30. I got those from the bins. I got these Uggs from the bins. I don't think they were happy with the Uggs. Oh yeah. So the beam boots, I got these from the outlet in Charlotte, and they were like brand new condition. They were great. Sold them for $30 because honestly that style doesn't have a high resale value compared to the 6-inch boots. So these ones, she complained of item cleanliness. They did have some light staining, which was in my description, but people don't read descriptions. So, you know, it had some little issues like down here, and it almost kind of like water staining to an extent. I don't know if you can see it, but really you can't really see it that well. It's always a bummer when they say item cleanliness, because that's the one thing that I try my hardest to do, is to describe if there is any stains and to make sure my stuff is clean. I don't want people saying, oh, the item smelled bad or something like that. I want to provide something to somebody that's going to make them want to come back and shop in my closet. And whenever I get, you know, 4-star ratings, I'm like, oh, they're not happy with it, they're probably not going to come back. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk real quick about my numbers for Poshmark. So my cost of goods was $305.67. My gross sales were $2,000 $332, and my net profit was $1,727.56. All right, so take away my cost of goods and I'm left with $1,421.89. And, you know, my monthly goal is $1,500 or $375 a week, and that's after cost of goods. That's what I want to make after cost of goods. Now, of course, you can take away my taxes, which that's a whole nother story because, you know, I'm not married and I'm a single mom. There's a lot of factors that go into that, so I don't pay as much in taxes as, you know, somebody who's married, 2 incomes combined together with, you know, kids and stuff. So I don't even talk about taxes because it's extremely complicated. But I do know that I don't pay near as much as a lot of people do. So real quick, before I end this video, I'm going to go over my income report, which is going to include everything that I have made money with for the month of November. All right, so right here, I'm going to put a little copy of my income report for the month of November. This is, you know, Poshmark, Mercari, affiliate income, YouTube, website, and other. And my total income for the month of November was $2,936.12, which is perfect for me. You know, I'm not sitting here trying to make $10,000, $20,000 a month. It's great for those who do, but I like to enjoy some peace and laziness in my life. And I'm definitely lazy, and my sales show that. If I was listing like a mad woman 24/7, I would have a ton of sales, but I don't because no, it's not for me. I can't just sit there and do that. I just can't do it. I don't have the motivation anymore. I think I'm too old. I don't know. Anyway, so those were my numbers for the month of November. I hope this was helpful in some way to you. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. And yeah, I will talk to you all in my next video. Have a great day. Take care and stay safe. Bye.